Yeah. How's everybody doing today, this evening? I'm doing just fine. And I am frozen, as you can see. Okay, hold on a minute, y'all. Let me turn some of the heat off. I was really, really cold. And so, I had to turn some of that heat off. But actually, I turned my heater off. My little space heater. Not that crazy. Oh, there I go. All I had to do was turn the light on. I was wondering. I said, well, why is it so dark? And I just hit the light, and lo and behold, look what happened, y'all. How y'all doing this evening? I'm just chilly. I tell you, I am so chilly. I took my t-shirt and put my t-shirt on, and I got this on, and I had both heaters on, and not the overhead heater, because that thing is crazy. It will get, I went through the same thing last year, and I go through the same thing every year about my heating system. I'll tell you. But I got my little teddy on, my little bear. So I put my little bear on, and I'm fine. But then I got short sleeves on, so I usually have a sweater, like a little cardigan sitting around. But I don't have one around here today. So I said, well, switch it up. This thing been hanging in the closet, you'll never wear. So just go ahead and put that on and then go up there and talk to the AAG team. And that's what I did. Sometimes we got to listen to our own head, y'all. Because I ain't been up here, I think, in a couple of days. But I haven't been doing anything. I just been taking it easy, laying low, thinking about this, that, and the third, and wondering about those Thanksgiving dinners and stuff like that. I'm always thinking about food. I was wondering about the food stamps. Is people going to get the food stamps in time? I'm worried about the most, y'all, but I can imagine, when you don't have anything to rely on and then they take that away, it's almost like a slaughter. I'm just going to kill and get rid of all the poor people, And I said, now, if I had money, if I had a lot of money like them, someone that's a billionaire, trillionaire, I think that's what Elon Musk is about to be, a trillionaire. If I could fit that bill just 1 month, I would do it if I had the money. If I got $1 trillion or $1 billion, ain't no problem. I don't care if I don't feed all of America. I would feed part of America if I got all that money and still have some left over for me and my family. You ain't going to, like the Bible says, charity does start at home. So you're going to take care of home first and then extend, whatever you can. Now, around here where I live, let me turn this other heat off because it's interfering with my speech, y'all. Hold on. Like I was getting ready to say, around here where I live, there are some churches that actually they have what do you call it? A food pantry, and this is year round. This is all the time. It's not just this shutdown, whatever this thing is that they got going on here. It's not because of that, but they have it year round. Certain days of the week. I don't know if it's once a week or once a month. I forgot how it is. But you go and you get food, you get free food. And then on like the holidays, some people get free turkey. They give away free turkeys. They give away the free turkey baskets. Like maybe they would have bag of potatoes in there. Whatever you would need for Thanksgiving. Maybe a box of stuffing mix or something like that. Your Thanksgiving trimming. This is what they be giving away over here, y'all, for the holidays. I heard some people saying, they're wondering what they're going to do when their children, don't have anything for Thanksgiving. Well, it depends on where you are living. But like I said, around here where I'm living, because I have gotten turkeys. One year I had two turkeys because I gave my daughter one. Because she didn't sign up for one. And so I was able to get two. And so the reason I had gotten two, because I had asked the fire department. The fire department, that's another thing. They give away turkeys on Thanksgiving sometime. Thanksgiving, Easter, whatever, something like that. But I don't think they do it on Christmas. But it seems like they do it on Thanksgiving especially. But like I say, certain churches, they have a day that you can go to get food. And then they have what they call community action. You can go there to get food. You can go there anytime to get food. Tell them you're hungry, they'll find something for you. Because I used to work, excuse me, I used to work in a place like that. And they have like this big room. I don't know, people donate to them or what the situation is, how they get the food. But they have like a lot of canned goods, something like tuna fish and crackers, non-perishable foods, and that you're able to go there to get food. Even because like some people, even with the food stamps, towards the end of the month, they run very low on food because it's not enough. For certain people, it's not enough. I don't know if it's because they can't budget it correctly or what the situation is, but they can go there and they can get food. Maybe some people don't know about this. I don't know. Or maybe it's not happening. It's got to be happening all over the world. I mean, not just here. So you get out there and look for you a turkey, a place that gives away turkey so that you and your family can have a turkey if that's what you want. In some cases, they give away chicken. Some places, they give away maybe a ham. It depends on what they have there and what they're giving away that particular year. But so you can get some food. But I ain't saying you got enough to last a whole month. That's not what I'm saying, y'all. Because I know how it is when you have children. Because I have had the food stamps too as well. Having children seem like you're running low towards the end of the month. Yeah. And you do run low, and children are expensive. I mean, I'm not saying my kids, they did not wear $200 Snickers, $300 Snickers and all that. No, they did not. I think I said that before on this channel, that my children had a pair of Snickers, a pair of boots. I think at that time they had to have like over the shoe boots or something like that. When they were very young, that's what was very popular. Everybody had to have the galoshes. And Sneakers for Jim. And they had like a pair of shoes, for the church, to go to church. That's it. That is it. Now, I had one daughter, she used to run out of shoes every time you turn around. And so, how she did it, I don't know. But she would run out of shoes. And so my husband would have to go and buy her, some sort of, not special shoes, but some shoes that, I guess they were a little more expensive. I think there used to be a shoe store called Tom McCann's, and a shoe store called Buster Brown. I don't think it was Buster Brown, though. I think it was Tom McCann that he went to, because I even bought shoes for myself at Tom McCann's, and Tom McCann's used to make some decent shoes. Oh, yeah. And when you got a lot of children, it's always something that it seems that they need. They need something all the time, So the only thing I can do, y'all, is pray for you that if my YouTube channel was working like it should, I could give, I would. I've seen some YouTubers up here who got, some pretty good cash coming in. I don't care if it ain't nothing but $50, whatever. You could donate something for the cause. I'm not saying these people are not, what you call it, they're unable to work. I don't know what the situation is, but I know one thing. I certainly do not want to see any children, they're innocent, starving and going lacking and I don't see anything wrong with um, giving the kids some snacks. I had snacks when I was growing up. We had snacks. I used to babysit for this lady. She was a librarian. Her children had snacks. They had ice cream. They had potato chips. I ain't saying it was all the time, every day. But, I mean, for this king of America, I bet he has snacks. Well, it looks like he has snacks or he's having something. Snake, snake, not snake. Jesus, Lord, please. I can't talk because I don't have my teeth in, y'all. I've been trying to wear my teeth, by the way. I'm going to, next time I come up here, I'm going to try to put them on for you. But I was getting ready to say steak, okay? Steak, not snake. Steak. And the reason I want to wear my teeth because I find that I'm not able to pronounce my words like I used to. And so the reason I'm trying to get back into those teeth, regardless. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And, of course, you lose the shape in your face. You don't make like my top lip going like that, whatever. I ain't here to talk about that, y'all, because you can see that for yourself. But I'm quite sure the king of America is probably having lobster, steak, him and his rich friends. They're not lacking anything. When you can walk around and you got to have everything gold. And I'm wondering, is it real gold or is it some kind of stuff that gilded? I think gilded is still gold, isn't it? Well, I don't know what the situation is. I don't have to have a gold toilet. I don't have to have a gold sink. I don't have to have that. Even though I like nice things, but you can have nice things without having everything gold. Okay? And I'm not going to keep jibber-jabbing y'all because I said I was just going to come up here for a little short period of time because it's almost, I was getting ready to say not 10 o'clock, but that's not true. I keep looking at that clock on the wall, and every day I said, okay, I'm going to change the battery in the clock. Brother. Here we go. Let's check and see what's happening on the outside, y'all. Nothing. But you know what? One of these days, oh, I don't see nothing. It must have been a notification. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about now, y'all. I got distracted by that cell phone. I got too many phones around here ringing and carrying on, but I can't record on them. So, if I get a GoPro, I probably still don't know how to use it. I had cameras before, and I didn't know how to use it, so I'm sending them back. I did. And my grandson had actually showed me how to use it. One of them. But I still, just somebody show you something one time. You need to show me more than one time. Like he was here visiting, just visiting. And I think we were having a cookout or something, and he showed me like really quick what to do. And I thought I had it. But when it came to, time to use it and everything, I did not have it. Okay? And I'm not a slow learner. Well, I didn't used to be, but I know that I'm slowing down learning now. It takes longer for me to really grasp. Like before, I could grasp it just like that. But after you get older, things change. That's face reality, y'all. I'm not no spring chicken no more. As soon we'll be 80 years old. I just said that to get a laugh, y'all. Yeah, I hope you